So what happens is when we want our story to have the most amount of impact, we try to find what's universal in our story, and we frame the entire story around what's universal, specifically when we know what our audience is, so that we can actually be able to connect with them right off the top, either at the front, or if we are going to go directly into the story, I can open up, if I wanted to, and I was doing a talk on storytelling, I could literally just go right onto the stage and be like, you know, I used to have the most amazing German Shepherd. Her name was Jasmine, and literally go right into the story. You can do that. You don't have to start off, hey, how you doing, ladies? I'm about to tell you a story. You don't have to do that. You can go right into the story and pull people in. If you watch some great professional speakers and trainers, that's what they would do. They would come on the stage and go right into an actual story, and that's perfectly fine. But there still needs to be some type of a point, some type of a theme that you're intertwining and that you're putting within the story. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? So one of the things we were talking about was pushing forward, right? We said Winston Churchill has a quote. He says that when you're going through hell, keep going. And I tell you, I so needed that quote, because there's one particular day that I was going through hell and I thought I was going to be there to stay. And then go into the story. Do you see what I did there? All I did was just take something that was like a quote, find a way to start tying you into that, so then I can segue into the actual story. Are you with me on that? Yes or yes? Yes. Right? Or if I wanted to, basically like self-worth, right? So, you know, have you ever underestimated yourself? Been in a situation where people around you could see something in you that you couldn't even see in yourself, where you sold yourself short. You didn't appreciate fully your gifts, your skills, and your talents, or even who you are. Raise your hand if you've ever sold yourself short. Raise your hands, please. And just about every human being at one point or another has sold themselves short. Are you following me on that? Right? So I'm setting you up so I can take you into the whole conversation about self-worth. Are you feeling me on that? Yes or yes? Yes. Right? And so the other thing is I could ask is that, you know, have you ever felt like you settled in life? I mean, maybe it wasn't financially, or maybe it was, or maybe it had to do with a relationship. I mean, you dated somebody you flat out knew that you should not have been dating that person. Matter of fact, when you look at them now, you're like, what was I thinking, right? Yes, yes. Right? Yes. Hey, all the ladies in the room are like, yes, 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 yes. They throwing their feet up, their heads. Hallelujah, yes, yes, right? Right? Or you settled. You settled for the job. You settled for the set of circumstances. Just something, and you knew that you deserved more, and that you were more worthy than that, but yet and still, you settled. Raise your hand if you've ever settled in life, please. You see how I just set that up? That's everybody in the room, all right? So what I'm doing is basically, only reason why I can do that is because I know what's universal there. And so I'm setting it up. So if I just straight up and be like, you know, have you ever settled for the wrong girl? I mean, the ladies in the room, y'all looking at me like, what are you talking about, right? And I might have the attention of some of the men, but there's a problem there, right? And then I just go into it. So you have to learn how to go a little deeper. Are you following me on that? So you're still sharing the story, but you got to go deeper so you can find what's actually universal in the story.